Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the third seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff semifinal. Which team will keep their national championship hopes alive today? The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. Return starts from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this.
He's going for a big play downfield. And the deep shot falls incomplete. But wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's going to take another shot right here. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Made the defense look slow that time. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll return it from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line, and that's where they'll start the drive. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup that you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He's moving out of the pocket. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down, comes up short. Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Hurricanes will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a fourth down play, and they will take over on downs now.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decided to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, everybody in the stadium, including this defense, knew they were going to run the football just to get it away from the shadow of their own goal line. What's amazing is they were able to pop a big run like that. And if you're the defensive coordinator, it's got to be one of the most frustrating things. But let's give credit to the offense. They blocked it well and made it happen.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
There's the handoff. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Boy, the interior of that defensive line holds the point and allows the rest of the defense to rally to the football to bring up this third down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Gets past the tackler into open space now. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down. They're going to throw the football. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's got it. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Pre-snap motion from the receiver as a design quarterback keeper. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. There's the snap, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, tie. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. Let's see if they can recover from that here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun handoff here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes a quick catch. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Canes will line up on 1st and 10.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Cut quickly. Football comes out. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
Well, that's why you do ball security drills almost every single day in practice. You just can't put the ball on the turf like that. We'll give credit to the defender for the hit, because that's what caused the fumble.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Locates the tight end. It's complete. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, this is what you see all over college football and even up, obviously, in the NFL. These tight ends that are really recruited as big receivers, and they can get one-on-one matchups, and they've got speed after the catch. This is a short throw. You can see what he does after the catch, and he is a tough matchup for whether it's a safety, a nickel, or a linebacker.
Finds his man. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Miami, 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Lets it go quickly. Touchdown, Bama. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away.
Miami, 0.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. And they bounce back from that right away. And the run moves the ball up to the 33. The Hurricanes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Finds his target. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
An important third down attempt for this offense. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. With all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
And the ball to the ground. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Breaks clear. End zone ahead.
Hey, Chris, we attack from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kirk.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Off target and incomplete. Getting set. Here's second down. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running out of time in the pocket. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. The Canes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. He's running out of time here. Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. So here we go. They're going to go for it on 4th and inches in their own territory. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. The Hurricanes are on the move here. The offense going with the hurry up.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this...
And they heave it deep downfield. Catch is made way down inside the 30. Touchdown, Miami. No chance to catch it.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. comes the Alabama offense onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. The 30. At the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They call the counter play here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 22. Somebody up there got a little too antsy at the line of scrimmage. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Jefferson. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the first down.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
They've converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts so far. Looks like we're going to get a third attempt right here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Bringing pressure. Looking for a deep completion. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. Going the other way. Can they stop him? At the 30 now. Crosses the 10. Touchdown. Tied. Wow, what a play. A defensive score.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. The Canes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes the catch. It's Jefferson. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
You know, as wide receivers, we get enamored with their size and their speed and their versatility and their ability to the catch, but none of those things are more important than taking care of the ball. He makes the catch, but he doesn't secure the football, and it's a fumble.
First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And here comes a deep shot. Deep ball caught inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Okay, ready? Down.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. Forced out of bounds just short of the end zone.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big third down coming up.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Looks left and finds his target there. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Man, where's the scouting report for this defense? You knew coming into this game this tight end was capable. That's his 5th catch in this first half.
And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They stop them at the 23. That's solid coverage. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Pressure is coming. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete. Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's looking to scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. The quarterback doing it with his legs. And the Canes looking to run some tempo here. First down, looking to throw the ball. Grab behind the line. It's Jefferson. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The ball is caught. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Jefferson. It's a fumble. Now the defense has got it going the other way.
Boy, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football game.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And he steps out, but that's the takeaway this defense was looking for. So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted, a takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense has been clicking so far. But they get aggressive, go for more before half. Down he goes, a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark, see if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw, catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. And looking to throw now on first down. Hit as he released it. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. They took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's got it inside the 15. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Going to try to use his legs here. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Looking to throw it on first down. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Minuta's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Return begins inside the 10. And the coverage team brings him down at the 26. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Cade's looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down to the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Here's the snap, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Jefferson. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. And that run is good for first down yardage. A new set of downs for this offense. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Escapes the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. The back's got it. Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. It's an out route. The catch made. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. The Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, handoff. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown for the U. Here's the point after attempt. And there's the point after. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14.
Returner decides to fair catch this. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Play action here on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. Receiver makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a 1st down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Looking right, this one caught. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws. They are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
1st down and 10.
Here we go.
Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Finds that big tight end for a short pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
That completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. But I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He finds his man. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for here on 4th down and 3. And the quarterback dropping back. Running out of time in the pocket. Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Boy, a risky decision here to go for it inside the red zone on 4th down, and you come up with a 1st down. I love that aggressive approach. Let's see if they can come up with a touchdown here to finish off this drive.
Offense looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
The offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away.
42 Spiders.
Send the back in motion. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Complete to the running back. But can he get there? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
And the defense did everything that's expected of him. Yeah, they caught the ball, but it didn't go anywhere. That's the exact best possible scenario that this defense could hope for other than a turnover.
Gaucho.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Touchdown, Alabama. And the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And the return man brought down. That's decent yardage on that return. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29.
Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Miami 14.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play.
Cricket.
There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. Physical running. Fights off the defender. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning. Gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really
He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. And the Canes come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play and try to get in the end zone, maybe get an onside kick.
They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
Here we go.
On third and go, he's going to try to throw for it. He's moving out of the pocket now. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks this one right through. So they get the 3, but the margin is still huge. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They're returning from inside the 10-yard line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Six on that one. It's a first down to the 42. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap.
Squirrel.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Arrow. Lasso.
Looking to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Worked out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense.
Gorilla. Tuna. Dino.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Wideouts now clustered. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense.
Timber. Squirrel.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
The punt team making their way on the field. And the coverage team downs the ball right there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Using his legs on the scramble. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Here's the 2nd down play. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's a quick grab. Ball carrier tackled there. The Hurricanes come to the line and the hurry up. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. He went for it, and he gets it on the scramble. That is deflating for this defense.
Defense does a good job at taking away the short routes and anything that might be close to the 1st down marker. The problem is they didn't account for the quarterback's legs. He pulls it down and picks up a 1st down.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Going for a big play downfield. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Back in motion now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. That's reeled in. It's Jefferson. 4 set of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that 1st down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
He's got it near the end zone. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Defense calls their 3rd and final timeout of the half now. 2nd down and goal upcoming. Man, looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Canes.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. This one will be fair caught. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the... He'll take a deep shot. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. And this one is getting ugly. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, he needs your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job of taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. And looking to throw now on first down. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. Touchdown, Hurricanes. It was a foot race and he won it.
Well, first of all, I'm impressed that the user has not turned the game off and reset and planned it to the final whistle. And the offense is following your lead by playing hard and gaining some confidence for next week. You're not going to win this game, but I'll tell you what, you're a trooper.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last time out, a one-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? Looking to throw it on first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. First down here for this offense. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Goes to his right side there for the completion. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. And a timeout taken by the defense here with 19 seconds to play. So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. He's running out of time here. He's hit as he throws it. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
No surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Try to make it 3 for 3 here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. 4th down. He's throwing for it. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they make the tackle, what will be the final play of the game as the clock hits 0-0. Well, that's a great performance.